Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm ranking every single roller coaster at Cedar Point from worst to the absolute best. Let's dive in and see where your favorite lands. Kicking off our list at number 13, we have Cedar Creek Mine Ride. Aero mine trains are just not my thing. They're rough, they're slow, and frankly, I just think they're super outdated. But you can ride it if you like it. Sliding in at number 12, we have Corkscrew. This ride is, well, it's just really bad if I'm going to be honest. It's not the worst Corkscrew model, personally, I think. But it's got one cool claim to fame. It's the first roller coaster in the world to go upside down 3 times. And that's pretty much where the fun stops. The rest of the ride, rough, boring, just not worth the time. At number 11, it's Rugaru. I had way higher expectations for this thing. I don't know why, but wow, it was just such a letdown. My head was spinning for hours after riding it. It was filled with potholes and just did not deliver a smooth experience. It was horrible. Hard pass. Coming in at number 10 is Iron Dragon. I was surprised by how much fun I had on this one, if I'm going to be honest. It's a gentle ride, of course, you know, but it's just amazing, honestly. The second lift hill, it is a bit of a buzzkill, and there weren't any standout moments, but it's just a really fun ride. Definitely worth it only in the morning, but not worth the 40-minute wait it gets during the day. Taking the 10th spot is, or 9th spot, I'm sorry, is Gemini. It's not a terrible ride by any means, but it's not exactly thrilling either. I love the concept of dueling coasters. I love dueling coasters. Gemini is fun in that aspect, but there's nothing too exciting or memorable about it. It's just a solid meh. Number 8 goes to Magnum XL 200. Let me be blunt right now. I really do not like this ride. It's rough, it's bumpy. Those final airtime hills, I just thought they were too much, if I'm going to be honest. The view is the only redeeming quality for me, but the ride itself, not for me. At the 7th spot, we have Valravn. It's a dive coaster, but it delivers exactly what you expect from one. A thrilling drop, and beyond that, it doesn't stand out in a park packed with so many incredible rides. It's fun, but not forgettable. Unforgettable. Hitting the number 6 spot is Blue Streak. Cedar Point's classic wooden roller coaster. This ride totally exceeded my expectations. I didn't think much going in, that's probably why, but wow. The ejector on those first 2 hills was just phenomenal. It's a great out and back layout and just has fun airtime. Definitely a must ride. Cracking into the top 5 is Gatekeeper. This ride may not be super forceful, but it's a blast. Plus, it's an awesome entrance piece for the park, flying over the gate. It's smooth, it's fun, and it eats up the crowds like a champ. That's the best part about it. Not the best, but definitely a solid choice. Coming in at number 4 is Raptor. My second favorite B&M invert. I've only ridden it at night, so that probably adds to it, I think. But the layout, I think it's fantastic. The classic B&M whip on it is just perfection. A must ride in the park. Kicking off the top 3 is Millennium Force. I love this ride, but I'm gonna be honest, not much happens after the first drop. I got a front row ride and a back row ride. Actually, many back row rides. It was amazing, but I can understand why some people would call it Millennium Forceless. Or other things for that matter. But still, the front row can make up for all those things. Very good ride. A very controversial number 2 is Steel Vengeance. This ride is insane. The airtime is out of this world, and the cutback is probably my favorite inversion on the ride. I rode it both in the front and the back, and let me tell you, the front is way better in the first half, but the back is just insane in the second half. And I think it's just, I had way too high of expectations for this thing, but definitely a solid second best ride in the park. And finally, taking the top spot is Maverick. This ride is absolutely phenomenal. It's intense, it's smooth, it delivers from start to finish. Whether you're a thrill seeker or just looking for a great ride, Maverick is a must ride at Cedar Point. Hands down my favorite in the park. Just an amazing ride. Personally, my favorite layout on a roller coaster now. I have one thing I hate about it though. The restraints, they hurt. I would say RMC restraints are slightly worse for me. But otherwise, the best ride in the park. That wraps up my Cedar Point roller coaster ranking. Do you agree with my list? Drop a comment below. Let me know your favorites. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell for more roller coaster content. Until next time, keep riding roller coasters.